Hi, welcome to Harisystems. In this session, we will learn PHP required field validation. We'll explain you these two parameters, name and email, that mandatory required field. If I select name field as mandatory, I want to apply some mandatory things to that particular field and validate that particular parameter. Let's start the session. Please subscribe and avail all the videos from Harisystems till now if you are not subscribed. Let's see now. Earlier session we have identified that written and bypassing that values to another welcome page. Here this session I am taking this part of code taken into the same form. Here I am pasted here on index.php only, top of the form, and this is the method equal to is the same method I have written. See here, and the continuation of the HTML form begins from here. That's it, no more change. If you are not seen that earlier video, please check that video, validation of earlier video from Harisystems. You find out everything is there with this function and clear explanation too. Now here I want to explain you the things of mandatory, the required field. Two parameters I am choosing. For that I want to write on code. See, there is an again in PHP there is a ready-made functionality is there for validation of required field. I am verifying this parameter whether it is data is available or not in this particular parameter. If that empty empty within the parameters, I have to take this parameter $_post of the name of the parameter, yes, and start the braces here and end the braces here, else start the braces and end the braces. Okay, in between the braces two parameters, yeah, now we will explain here to taking an error message. If it is an this parameter, if it is empty, if really it's empty, I want to show you a message, a meaningful message on name at client side, that is the browser side. This is the where we are writing this code is completely on server side, it will executes. Okay, see, I'm taking as a parameter name as a error convention and name is required. Name is required. Yeah, here name is required, the meaningful message I am using for name parameter. For that, these two parameters where I am using, one is the name and another one is for email, we have to declare here, and another one is email. Two parameters we are using, email error equal to empty. These are, I'll tell you that define variables and set, these are for empty, set these are for empty. Why empty? It indicates these are the things. Why empty? While loading the page, if it's contain earlier message, anything, that will be populated on the same where HTML representation on the browser base, and that values may catchy issues may be occurs while execution of the program at client side or server side. For if you are using, this is the empty parameter, you are initializing that page. It's if any values are mapped or attached, appended for this parameter, it automatically empty by using this declaration of the value variable empty. Okay, name is required, one parameter we have specified here, and else see here, name test input, it will automatically, if it is an parameter is not empty, that name is validated and it will be considered as a parameter. Similarly, we have to write for email address also. For that, the same lines will repeat. If empty of that post method of email open braces, end braces, else start the brace as well as end the brace. And here you have to write for dollar email error that equal to what we will give is here email email is required. Email is required is my meaningful message. Take an appropriate meaningful message to the client on browser side, so he can easily understand what is missing over there, and he'll correct it and he will resubmit the form data. All you have to have a good idea about to naming conventions, and to customer or the user will easily identify the error messages and where he is exactly struck up to submit the successful form. And we want to write a meaningful these two parameters to map at browser side. For that, I'll writing on here for span tag. I am using to representing that particular error message. So simply write the span tag here. Let's start the span tag. Span I am taking as a class that equal to I am giving it a class is an error, and I want to, it's a mandatory, I am telling to the user this is the mandatory field, you have to fill up this, and PHP tag and echoing the message. That is the message what is we have declared on for name error here, and terminate and close. This is the terminate and close the span tag over here. Yeah, span tag. Okay, and I'm taking this break line here. If I missed name, that message will populate at a browser based. After that, I want to break the line. Okay, the same message for span tag for email also. Span, the same class, the class is error, that's class equal to error, and a PHP tag, within the tag that error message over here, echo, that is the email error, and terminate the line, close the span tag. Yeah, and the break line also here. If it is the break line is here, the submit button automatically will goes to the down. Yes, now save the data, and both The index.php is the one of the form only here. Save, reload it. See here that star mandatory things are displaying here. If you want to add color, you can add the color red. Okay, now let's see here. I am entering both fields, test at gmail.com. Two fields are I am giving and submitting. Yes, the form is submitted and returned nothing. Okay, and if I am entered only email, yes, get at gmail.com. If I submitted, see, name I am not submitted over here. Name is required, it's saying that form. Hence what's happening here, once I submitted the data from the front end, so client side, it's came here and it's identified that it's empty and it's thrown that error message. Name is required, is populated at browser based. This parameter is populated, hence it's showing that name is required, the mandatory thing. It's responding to the browser to enter, that is the field is mandatory and required. That much of easy for validation of the required fields in PHP. It's a completely server side handling of the mandatory things, and many of the features are available for validating the data and matching. Preg match is there, and mandatory things are the validations are there, and many of the features like predefined functions, these are also like empty, what we have written here. Please identify it and elaborate much more. I hope you understand to better understand with this video. Please subscribe, like, share and comment any of your views regarding this, and any of your interest to learn on PHP specified, which is a video is available, not available in our channel. Please specify by commenting with that. Definitely we'll give you the help and video for that. Thank you for support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.